We working? We recording? Okay, everything froze for a second there. Right, it has been a minute. I've been off for the week as it was my birthday, and I went and took a bit of time away from work and a bit of time away from, well, everything. But I honestly have been craving doing another video. I've been playing on mobile a lot whilst I've been gone. As you can probably see, I am now Series 3 complete, which I'm super gassed about. I've been seeing a lot of content creators and other players sort of saving their credits for when the series drop happens. I've decided to do the opposite. So I have the feeling I really want Galactus, amongst other things. And I have the feeling that, like, some of these Series 5 cards just aren't going to drop down. And I think it's quicker and better to just grind out collector's tokens. Obviously, I have no authority on this. I am not a good player, nor a pro player, or anything like that. But since I've been Series 3 complete, I've gained, like, a couple of thousand collector's tokens. So I don't know, I mean, if you're Series 3 complete and you're not, you either have the ones that are about to drop or you're not that fussed about them, I would consider just spending the things. I think collector's tokens, like, so I'm getting 600 from some of the caches. I feel like that's better than getting a card. I might be wrong. Feel free to comment below and let me know. Anyway, I wanted to carry on with our Cerebro series. We've already done 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 with mixed results. Those are in other videos if you want to check them out. Today, I was actually quite excited about some of these. So, my take on Cerebro-5. God. So, I did get Titania. Annoyingly, she is getting downgraded. So, for my Cerebro-5, I kind of went a bit different. So, I've got Dr. Doom, as it generates a bunch of 5s. They got Omega Reds. You know, there's actually quite a few minions. If we just get up minions that have 5 attack. There's actually some decent options here. Oh, I put energy, not power. Yeah, probably would have been easier to go the other way, but that's fine. There's actually some decent options here. Certain things I didn't put in. I didn't put in Miles Morales. Couldn't really find a use for it. Spectrum, you know, not the worst, but I just think, why would we not want to play Dr. Doom? Warpath is okay, but if we end up only playing 2 lanes, it gets a bit too strong. And that's kind of it. There may be some other cards that, like, can boost their power up to 5. I guess Rocket Raccoon can. I wasn't that fussed about it. I played a couple of games of this just to give it a test. So to give you guys some of the insight into what I was thinking here, obviously we've got our cards that actually have 5 power. So we've got Dr. Doom, Omega Reds, Namor, Deathlock and Polaris, Lizard as well. I never play Lizard, that's why Lizard's only green. I don't really get the hype, but yeah. And then obviously Titania as well. And then the idea, I guess, is to try and sort of win one lane to get the Omega Red proc, which would be great, to get 4 power on the other lanes. You've probably seen Dracula's in there. I just think Dracula's just a good fill card, because at the end of the day, if Dracula's on the field and you discard a 5, he's just another 5, and you can't counter him with Cosmo or Enchantress. And then you're probably wondering about some of the tech choices. So Wong is in here, and this is quite an interesting one. Wong is literally in here just so that you can hit him with Dr. Doom. And it's happened a couple of times when I was testing this deck. And it's pretty spicy. It turns out that getting 4 Doombots plus Doom himself with, you know, hopefully at least Cerebro on the board, which is what you'll likely have. Pretty good. Pretty good. Sarah's also in here as well. I haven't played this deck since I made it like 3 days ago. I can't really remember what the point of Sarah's. I think it's just for a little bit of burst, so that on turn 6 you can play Cerebro, Mystique, and then also play like Lizard or one of the free drops, or Titania, which is, you know, not bad as a power swing turn. But anyway, I think it's best to let the deck do the talking. As always, feel free to let me know how badly I'm doing below, and give me any feedback. Let's do this. I'm just kind of waiting for February at this point. I always feel really stagnated with these Marvel Snap seasons, and this one's the longest one it's been since I started. Because I swear they're not doing a new season pass until, is it going to be the 2nd week of February? I don't really know. I don't really understand these things. Right. Anyway. Not really a huge point in playing Titania on 1, I guess. Sunspot's fine. So we can do some spicy things as well with Polaris. So if we like send the Titania over to their side, we can pull her back along to a different lane using Polaris. And I don't know, man. Like, I don't play a lot of Cerebro decks, as I've said in the other videos where I played Cerebro, and it's kind of exciting, kind of fun, something a bit different. Monster Metropolis is not what you want to see, really. Although Monster Metropolis plus Omega Red, big win. I think we're just going to play Deathlock. We don't want to pull the Sunspot across. That just sounds like a recipe for disaster. We've got no way of removing Sunspot.
Wind, aid my hand.
We're kind of fine with him just like... I mean, if he plays a card in left, we get the Titania back. And I don't know whether he would assume that I'm going to play a card in left, but I might just ignore it. I'm kind of tempted to just play Omega Red, but I don't really want to give the game away yet. I guess if I play Cerebro here, it definitely gives the game away. I think we kind of want to focus on this Monster Metropolis, but when are we going to play Cerebro and Omega Red? I mean, if I draw Sarah next turn, I could do that as a big turn 6 surprise. But I don't really want to play Polaris. I think we just play Omega Red. Okay, one. R1. I think we're going to Polaris and hope that we just pull Titania across and maybe he just chucks it back to us. Maybe we pull the Sunspot. It's not the end of the world. Oh no, we got the Sunspot. That could be better. That could be worse. White Tiger, cool. Okay, if he just plays Odin, we can win. Come on, give us Mystique. Rough. Because the problem is, if he plays Odin, Odin's going to get the +3 from Monster Metropolis. How do we win? How do we win? I mean, if he plays Odin, we're going to lose. So if he plays Odin, he's going to gain +9, taking him up to 15. We're going to lose 9, bringing us back down to 15. If I play Doom, we get 2 Doom bots, but we lose the Omega Red buff. I just don't think there's a way we win this, unfortunately. Oh yeah, you're not getting cubes off of that. So already you can see the brilliance of my Cerebro-5 list. Point gaming. This is at the lofty heights of 110 Infinite as well. So, I obviously... What was the feature location this week? Rickety Bridge. Yeah, I really wanted to make a video when Rickety Bridge came out. I obviously did the Dr. Octopus things. I did all the regular things. But I've gained a lot of rank this week. And I think, well, a lot of rank. I've gone up to 110. And to be honest, I've been having a good time with Thanos. I've been enjoying playing my Thanos deck. I want to share that again as I've made some changes since the last time. At the moment, the featured location is Mojo World, so Mojo World's popping up a lot. Mojo World could be really good for us. I don't really want to play Lizard into it, though. Or do I? Yeah, we'll play Lizard. I have a plan, guys. Don't worry, everything's going to be fine. Ooh, back's the building. I kind of want to play Cerebro. I'm kind of feeling it. I'm thinking I'm playing Cerebro and then Mystique Titania next turn. Hopefully he plays some cards into mid. Because I could see a sneaky little play with Titania here where I can block him off having an extra card. Yeah, I've been off all last week. It was my birthday. I am 27. If you can believe it, you probably can. And yeah, I just had a really nice time. Like with the job I work in a nightclub and bar, like as a general manager. So I don't have a lot of weekends off. It was actually quite shocking to me when I sat down and I thought about it. I actually haven't had a full weekend off in over a year and a half. So I work a lot of like Fridays, Saturdays, etc. We need to play Mystique, but surely we want to play Mystique Titania, and I think we want to just clog this up a bit, maybe. This might be really bad. I'm not very good with Titania.
Face the might of Asgard, Mjolnir.
Wicked Wasp. We love to see it. We love to see it. So I'm thinking Omega Red mid, right? Because if we somehow outnumber his cards, then we just get instant Omega Red gratification. Bingo. Now this is what the Serra's for. Now we can play. Now we can definitely play 2 boys on mid next turn. Unless he locks it here with Professor Oak. If he locks it here, we're still in a good spot. There goes Titania. Okay, cool. Interesting goblin, dude. Interesting goblin. Okay, I don't really get the goblin play personally. I'm feeling kind of good about this one. I think I might actually snap. This might be like really stupid, but I kind of really want to snap. I'm just thinking, do I move to Cerebro? Oh, there's Francis. Are you running Enchantress? Surely not. Sometimes I think you just gotta risk it, guys, you know? He's revealing first. I get the Titania back if he plays anything on left. I think... Well, just playing Dracula and Namor was like almost exactly the same. Let's go with it. It's probably not in someone... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. An interesting play indeed. I don't think... Oh, I am gonna lose. Oh my goodness. I don't know why, I just really thought he was gonna play for mid. Okay. This is what infinite players play like this. Cool. Anyway, yeah, it's the first time off in a year and a half that I've had any time off. It was really, really good. I went home to where I'm from, saw my parents, spent some time with my parents, which is really, really nice, because I only see them every couple of weeks. And then me and my partner, we went up to London. We had a great time. And sort of the highlight of it all was just sort of, you know, obviously relaxing, which is nice. It's nice to have time off work, but also like it was the food. To be honest, we've had some incredible food. I love food. I really, really do. I'm a very like basic and plain sort of eater. Like I get criticized a lot for eating really, really plain food. So I will quite happily eat. Like plain breads, plain, you know, like just literally like white bread, no butter, nothing. Oh, dear me, that's fine. And people hate that. My God, people hate the plain bread, man. Honestly, it's crazy. Oh, Francis, that's the guy from last time. I don't really want to play the Omega Red yet. But yeah, we had some incredible food. We did treat ourselves a lot. Like, I wouldn't say. I'm not like in a terrible state, money-wise, but I mean, who's in a good state at the moment? But we ate well. We ate well. So we went to some really cool places. We went to like an amazing barbecue, smokehouse kind of place. I absolutely adore meat. I loved meat, like, and it was incredible. It's like wings, brisket. It was so good that we actually went to the same place, but in London on the weekends. We got pizza a couple of times. I'm a huge fan of pizza. And then we also had some incredible, incredible Chinese food. And I didn't realize that it was actually Chinese New Year this weekend. It was Lunar New Year, as you can see from this beautiful avatar and title. £5, best bundle they've ever done. And yeah, we just did Chinatown on Lunar New Year, which was absolutely incredible, and it was amazing. Like, some really good service, and it was a really good weekend. And we've literally just got back tonight. But yeah, it's kind of crazy sometimes because you just don't always think about it, and I definitely don't always think about it. Like, I don't feel like it's been a very long time since I've sort of had time off. He's revealing first. There's no way he doesn't play into Mojo World. I'm going for the. This doesn't win enough lanes though if I do it this way. I think I've got to do it like this. I mean, he's revealing first, so just gotta hope that's enough power. Okay. Oh, that pulls 2, for fuck's sake. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry to swear. You know, I tested this deck when I first made it a few days ago. And I won like 4 games back to back, and I feel like I'm a bit cursed. If you look at my last Cerebro video, I think I didn't draw Cerebro for the first 7 games. I felt good about that one. Bloody Magneto. Okay, we'll do one more with Cerebro-5, and then we'll probably move on to C6. But yeah, we had a bit of a wild time. It was cool. It was the first time that we've got away together as a couple as well. So that was really nice, and it's definitely been like quite, I don't know if inspiring is the right words. Like it's definitely made us want to do it more. And to be honest, like I've been thinking about work a lot recently, and obviously, as I've said earlier in the video, like I sort of work in nightlife. I do. Oh, Altar of Death does nothing for us, and it's like an industry that I really, really enjoy. But it's kind of like got to a point for me where I'm like looking at it, and it's like I've worked every weekend, as in like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Friday, Saturday as a minimum, to like 5, 6 in the morning for the last year and a half, and it's like now I kind of, you know, I kind of want to be doing a bit more me sort of stuff, a bit more of us sort of stuff. So yeah. Okay, cool. Collector's fine. I guess Collector's coming over there. You know, Polaris is another card that I haven't played very much of. Like, I like playing Surfer decks. I play Surfer decks quite a lot, but because I'm quite a big Mr. Negative fan, I tend to go towards that sort of Surfer thing. This might be a Wong Doctor Doom sort of game. Should I set this in Sewer System though, or it's never? Well, it's obviously not going in middle. It can't go in middle. Seems fine. Seems good. I think this is a snap, guys, because he's now sort of set himself up so he can't. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Oh yeah, she can't. Oh no. Oh my goodness. You know, I need to stop talking before. Okay, right. I play Cerebro and I end my turn. I just. Do I even. I guess I. Do I have something better than Cerebro? I mean, the More's not good because it's going to get cancelled. Omega Red's not good because it's not going to... Is Cerebro best play? I think it's got to be, surely, right? And then we need him... If he has priority next turn, we're golden. Yeah, and we sort of like decided that we want to get away a bit more. And I definitely want to get a bit more out of life. So I'm kind of looking to move away from doing the late finishes. Because the reality is sort of what my job is like I do a lot of like evening shifts and a lot of late night shifts, but where it's also sort of like a bar 7 days a week, I do a lot of day shifts as well, and it's sort of hard to have like a good sort of quality of life, and I am definitely a classic die-hard gamer in the respect that, okay, this is fine. I think, guys, this is the snap. Because there's no way, like, who expects the Doctor Doom? We've got priority. Titanium may flip. Oh, I retreated. That was going to be beautiful. I should have snapped, guys. We should have snapped. We're going to end on a high with that. I think, you know, we can say that C5 is not the best Cerebro deck, but that definitely won a game. We're going to move on to C6. Show me Cerebro 6. So, my take on Cerebro 6. This one, I actually think there was a lot more options. Like, you can see all of these beautiful 6... Actually, there's not a lot more options. So this one was a bit of an easy one for me. I was just like, cool, I'm going to put all the 6 attack cards in, because they're all not bad. As we've got Hellcow, and we've got Hela, she's got 6 attack. I was like, wicked, let's put in Ghost Rider, just to fill a slot in. Invisible Woman. Bit of a weird one, but it's kind of like the classic sort of like Hela thing. I think it'll be interesting as well, because I think people will see some of the cards in this deck, i.e. Swordmaster, Hellcow, Ghost Rider, Invisible Woman, and they'll probably think, it's Invisible Woman, it's a discard package, maybe play Cosmo, maybe do something to disrupt it, not realizing that we're actually Cerebro. And then just America Chavez, just to sort of give the deck a bit more consistency. I mean, ideally, as we've actually got some more expensive stuff here, we never want to be playing the America Chavez. It obviously messes with the Cerebro mystique. But the reality of it is, in like the 3 or 4 games I played, it didn't really interfere too much. I did have Dracula in here, same as the last deck, and obviously Dracula has good discard synergy, but Dracula was causing too much problems because he could hit the America Chavez. So that's my C6 list. Let's hop right into this. Let's make sure we switch over. Hopefully this goes better than the C5 one. I think for me, something I've sort of come to realize is that Cerebro is definitely like one of the funner cards. Like I used to sort of think that Cerebro decks were a bit one-dimensional. I think when I was sort of like mid to low pull free, the Cerebro decks I did see were always kind of the same, etc. I'm just gonna drop Invisible Woman. Okay, let's see what he's got. Infinite. I mean, if I play so, I want to play the Cerebro. I'm gonna play the Cerebro. I think this is so much. Oh, he's discard. Okay, cool. He's playing actual discard, so he's probably gonna think I'm discard too. How hard do we need to commit to this? I mean, I don't have Hela, so I think I'm gonna play Hell Cow. I think we're kind of hoping for Hela. I guess we're gonna hit 8 power mid. Okay, Jubilee. That's cool. I haven't actually seen the cards in the game yet. I haven't used it. There's Chavez. Could play White Queen and hope to hit the Hela, which would be cool. We know they've got Infinite though, so we might just end up with another Infinite. Maybe he skips. I don't know. If he skips and you guys play the Infinite though, he's only going to be able to play it in one lane and then we just win the other two, so that wouldn't be it. I just wish, I know it's discard, so he's not going to do it, but if he just dropped a Cosmo and left, I'd be so happy. It'd just be so funny. This is the colossal blame play though. White Queen into Hela. Give me the Hela, I'm channeling. If not, we've got 4 cards in our deck. 25, well, oh no, we always draw Chavez. See, there's another card I don't play much of. America Chavez. Which you can probably tell. So hopefully he's just got Hela in hand. Come on, give me Hela. Don't give me another Infinite. Bollocks. Well. I think this might be a bit of a loss. I guess we could play Mystique here and play Swordmaster, and then we just get the buffs. But like, what does this even do for us? This is going to give us an extra 8 on a Hell Cow. He's not going to not play left, guys, like, surely. I mean, let's retreat later. He's not going to retreat. There's no way he retreats, but yeah. It's disappointing. I really wanted to go for that amazing recorded moment of here comes the Hela off at the back of them, but no, it's just another Infinite. And then, yeah, the America Chavez, I'm here like, well, we could draw our Hela, and it's like, no, we can. But yeah, I think Cerebro decks are really fun now. At least they're really fun when you're playing like this. I think to climb, obviously, in my experience, at least of the last patch, which is the Zabu patch, C2 seems to be strongest. I don't think that where Valkyrie is still like a bit unobtainable for a lot of people, you don't see much C3. I think one deck that you will see more of when the pools downgrade at the end of the month is going to be C3. I think C3 is going to come in a big way. I think Valkyrie being accessible is something that really holds back the deck. I think Bast as well, obviously. And as soon as I get Bast and Valk, I think I will play C3 a bit more. I think I would actually like to play it to try and ladder. I mean, I think for me personally, especially if there's actually people watching these videos who want to see it happen, next month I want to try and get to what's it called? The start of turn 6 swap hands. That's just not useful though, is it? I guess I could try and destroy my hands, but I'm still going to have cards. I want to play Captain Marvel. The question is, do I just play the Cerebro? Because I'm confusing so much. But yeah, I want to climb using a Thanos deck, really. I mean, I've done it with Mr. Negative this time. I could do a Mr. Negative Thanos deck. Oh, this is tough. Decision making, guys. I mean, do we just play... Okay, well, if you're going to snap, I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to just give cubes out to people. If you can't be patient, you can have your cube, mate. Does not bother me. I know I should be playing games to show off my goofy bad decks. And it's an infinite, so they're probably infinite too, but I won't give in to just giving him a cube because he's impatient. Well, to giving him more than a cube because he's impatient. He was probably, if he'd waited till the last turn and snapped, I might have stuck around. But no, now you get nothing. But I would like to climb with a Thanos deck. I kind of want to do it with one of my own decks. I see, obviously, like, content creators and lists for Thanos, and some of them are pretty cool. But I think it's kind of like, something I really enjoy, as I said in another video, is sort of trying to make things myself. There may be a really good C6 list out there, for example, but I'll never know. I'd also strongly just advise people to never ever play the decks that I make in these videos. They're not fit for human consumption, as you can probably see. This always discards Ghost Rider, by the way. Nakia, okay. That's a cool card. Oh, Captain Marvel, okay. Cool. In case you guys couldn't tell, I'm probably not playing for Gamma Labs here. Do I want his most expensive card? Not really. Do I want a Rock Slide? Probably. Okay. That's fine. I kind of meant the whole choice nuke. Oh, guys, you know I have to do it. I have to go for the Hell Cow. If I hover on the Hela, if I just, like, hover her, she can't get discarded right. They couldn't take both of these cards from us, surely, guys. Imagine playing against me and thinking about your moves really, really seriously. And then realizing as the game goes on, come on, not Hela, not Hela, not Hela, not Hela, not Hela. Yes! Oh! We hit him with the ARG. He's already played Cosmo, guys. He's already played... Surely this is this is our snap. This is the clip that makes... I'm sure you are confident. Oh my god. Oh my god. If something crazy happens here, I mean, maybe it's leader, but like, I'm safe from Shang-Chi. I'm excited. I guess if Hela pulls the stuff in the wrong lanes, fine. But you've got to snap sometimes, guys. Yeah, that's definitely Brood. Come on, Hela. Put the rest... Yep, one more. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, that pulls Captain Marvel. Wicked. Cool, man. Thank you. Thank you for the game. I can't believe you put I am confident. What was that? I was expecting a Silver Surfer or something nuts. But he's got to be hating himself now. He just lost to Cerebro-5, a Hela on turn 6. Hey man, if you see the video, I appreciate you sticking around and snapping, because that's the kind of stuff that dreams are made of. Now I can put in the title 8 cubes C6 deck. Okay, cool. I think I was gonna do a separate video for this one, but I kind of want to just keep going. We're gonna do one more today. We're gonna do C7. As you can tell, we're sort of clasping at straws at this point. But I do believe that there is... I've got a C8 deck ready as well, which is quite spicy. But that'll be a time video. Oh, C7. We've actually got more options than C6. And I've put most of them in. I chose not to put Gamora in, just because I thought that was too risky to get a 12. We've actually got some good options too. So I've got Dracula in here again, because this time it's fine if he discards something. Ebony Moore is just your 1-drop. I don't know why I've got that Ebony Moore in here. I've actually got the Winter one. Let's do it. Let's make that the favorite one. Ebony Moore here with a Snowball. That's your 1-drop if you draw it. If not the end of the world. Classic powerhouses like Maximus. Black Cat got buffed to a 7, so if you don't discard that, that's a 7. Nick Fury, it's just a 7. But sometimes I guess the 6s can be really helpful. I guess you could pull like an Arnim Zola, a lead. Well, don't say that name, but a leader. And then Arrow obviously got nerfed from an 8 to a 7, which is secretly a buff for C7. Taskmaster was just kind of in here to fill a gap. Spider-Woman just takes 1 power down. And Onslaught. Onslaught's really cool in principle, because if Onslaught actually works, you know, Onslaught triggers, and you actually get the Cerebro going off twice. With some of these like higher C7 sort of like less than that. Like having the Mystique Cerebro just doesn't seem as useful because I just feel like you just don't get the benefit as much. I think I've still got my in like my attempts at C3, as you can see here, it kind of made more sense having Mystique and Cerebro because you got more cheap cards going on. So you could kind of pull this off a bit more. In fact, maybe let's have a look at this listing. Before we play a game, guys, I think we're just gonna do it. I think we're just gonna get rid of you, Taskmaster. Sorry, bro. And we're just going to stick Sarah in, because Sarah just enables us to play potentially, you know, like 3 cards or 2 cards on the last turn, which is kind of useful and kind of good. I swear I've split that. Hell yeah, we have. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, last deck of the video. Here we go. C7. I'm feeling good. Don't try this one at home. If you guys enjoy these kind of videos, let me know. Comment below, because I'm happy to make more sort of gimmicky decks. I kind of sort of just figured out what I want to do at the moment. And I made... This is awful. This has ruined everything. I made... I started doing these Cerebro videos because I was just like, what's sort of like a theme I can do? What kind of strange thing can I do that's a bit different? And I just thought, hey, you know, it'll be fun. And I haven't played a lot of Cerebro, as you can probably tell. And it's kind of forced me to play a lot of cards that I wouldn't normally play, which is exciting as well. I mean, who plays Medusa? Let's play Medusa. Ooh, look at that. It's amazing how all the best effects are on, like, the worst cards. Wicked. I haven't played Titania enough. I don't know if that's a good play. Epic Medusa play. Okay, cool. I don't really see the point in playing Cerebro anymore, which I know is really, really sad, as I wanted to play Cerebro too. Oh, wait. Tempting. I kind of wish I just had a 4, because I don't really want to play Captain America at the moment. I don't know. I'm going to try and bounce this Titania, so that if he plays anything left, I get my Titania back, and do it that way. Oh, he's taking a monster. Ebony Morph. Not helpful. Do we play Sarah, guys? If we don't play Sarah, what are you playing? Vision. And, like, on turn 6, everything can get visioned anyway. Well, everything can get visioned. Everything can get moved. Let's play Sarah. Because then I guess we can always play Vision Cerebro next turn if we want to. Just that little bit of extra crunch. Okay. So guys, here is my big brain play of the day. He's not going to play for left, surely. So we'll move Monster and Titania mid. We could play Arrow. Could just play Arrow. Ooh, we could just play Arrow. We could just do that and play Arrow and just pull it across. But then I've got priority. Okay, we're gonna do this instead. Ignore me. No big brain plays today, guys. Just normal plays. Oh, okay. Weird. Should be fine though. Brood, Wicked, Ruins, Agent Coulson, Silver Surfer. Fudge. Should have gone with the other version. Actually, I think we still would have lost. Maybe it's just not meant to be, you know. Monster Island really screwed us up there. I actually feel like that could have been the C7 game. 9s everywhere. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas or anything you want to see done. Obviously, the thing about Marvel Snap is the collection's a bit limiting. So I get that if you're not like me and you don't have a lot of time and, well, a lot of free time / a lot of commitment to just pushing yourself into the ground playing this game constantly. It can be tough to get the cards in that. So if anyone does have any suggestions, I'm happy to do it. I really like the idea of doing a Guardians of the Galaxy deck, but I just feel like there's just not quite enough cards yet. I've seen like data leaks for like Nova and stuff like that. If Nova comes about, that would help a lot. But like anymore, I was really hoping that would hit Ebony more. Yeah, I'm happy to do any theme decks. I think Cerebro is cool because it's like oh my god. The punish is unreal. How sad is that? I just... Oh, nuts. I don't want to play the Cerebro. I might get leeched, but whatever. I mean, the plus side is it hits Cero. We can do something pretty naughty with Mystique Cerebro, which will come out of nowhere as a huge surprise. I'm just really, really sad that, obviously my my poor Emily Moore. Oh, this could be extremely spicy. Like, who's gonna see the onslaught coming? But the question is, does it dunk on Silver Surfer? So what are we playing? We're playing Onslaught, probably. I think we have to play the Onslaught now. The only thing that's really sad about... Actually, no, I mean, this has potential. Because we can... Oh, that's really upsetting. That's really upsetting. For God's sake. And he still gets the group. That doesn't... Oh. I love this game. But sometimes the way it's, like, coded, or whatever you want to call it, is the most jarring thing. And the Scorpion. Please give me something I can play. Okay, epic. We're back in the game. Okay, yeah. You want to snap on Cerebro-7? I'll snap you right back. I mean, I'm gonna lose because he's gonna play Silver Surfer, but, you know, I think you have to send a message sometimes. Well, actually, we could be a Silver Surfer. We could be a Silver Surfer. Come on, game. I deserve this. Yeah, sure. Killmonger away. That really strange Killmonger. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna put an arc here. So, as you can see, guys, this is a top meta deck. Very, very well done. Cerebro 7 and 6 confirmed. Top of the meta, yes. There you go. Fantastic. Very good, very good. The thing is, if you hadn't Killmongered, you would have one left, but that's fine. And if you're wondering how you get to 111 Infinite, it is that kind of cube management. We're going to do one more for the road, because I would love to do this mission when in games. Because then I will be able to open this lovely collector's reserve and show you guys what's inside. Just got this beautiful Chang-Chi bearing. It's not going to happen though, because we're playing C7. But you guys need to be optimistic, okay? Don't worry, I don't bite. I bite. As in, I bite badly. I lose a lot, that's what I mean. I also would like to say as well, if you are watching this and you're thinking about trying C6/C7, it might not be as bad as it seems, but I just think that when Mojo World is the hot location, this is not a good deck. But then I've got to say, even though we're at Infinite, you see a lot of people running the classic Iceman, Odin, blah 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 package. And they just run it regardless of the locations. So I know it can get really downing sometimes, like when it was Rickety Bridge and when it was Altar of Death, it's like there's all this stuff that, you know, it's always the same, blah 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 blah. But it doesn't matter too much. I think as long as you have fun. I see a lot of comments on videos about like when it was obviously Altar of Death and that, it's like, oh, another location that favors destroy, and it's like, I get that, but I think, you know, you've got Scarlet Witch, which is just, I know it's one card, etc., and it's a sacrifice, but is this guy playing Shanna? I mean, if he is, that was an interesting way of playing Shanna. Should we give him some cards? I think we've got to give him some cards. We're not playing into Nidavellir because we just can't. There's Kazar. Yeah, no worries. You can have right. Sarah doesn't really stand to benefit me. I kind of need to... I kind of feel in Nick Fury, it might be the... I don't... Oh, whoa, I'm silly. I've just denied myself a draw. Okay, Nick Fury might give us the best card ever. I hate to say it, guys, but it might be a case that we Nick Fury into leader, and that's how we win. Which would be a horrible way to end this video. Oh, no, not if he's got a Squirrel Girl. It's the last game of the video, guys. I think we... Unless Nick Fury gives us the worst things ever, I think we're going to have to commit Hela and Null. Well, guys, it's been fun. I will see you in the next one. I'm going to retreat. Unfortunately, you won't get to see me open this beautiful cache. I'll be back next time. I'm not done with Cerebro by a long shot, so if you're enjoying these videos, don't worry, Cerebro will return. I've been looking, And I don't know if anyone else has ever done this. I'm not like massively on my socials or anything similar, but I said to myself when I was making C8, which I've already got finished, I don't really think C9's that good, because, wait, let's go to variants. I don't really think C9's that good, because, oh, I'm going to scroll the way back down. Oh god, scrolling the wrong way. I don't really think C9's that good, because all you've got is Abomination and Chavez, and you might be able to do some other stuff, like, I can't remember if Drax gets himself up to 9, or the Drax, oh, pardon me, goes up to 7. So I'm not doing that, but I 100% of them committed to doing a C10, maybe a C12, and maybe a C9, 14 and 15. I'm kind of really wanting to do... Oh, pardon me, I've got such bad hiccups. I'm kind of really wanting to do a list where it's C14 and it's just about getting the biggest Agatha or Giganto possible. The problem is, obviously, we'll have to have some discard stuff, but I actually have Wave now, so I can play stuff like that. With these last two, I mean, it's probably just going to end up looking like a Wave deck, which is a bit, not Wave, Zero deck, which is a bit like F, but still. And then for the 12, I have no idea. And the 10, I have no idea. But I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm willing. Just a quick preview of my C8 deck. I actually thought this worked quite well. I'll be back soon with this one. But I just thought, you know who's got A attack? Ultron. But Thanos. So this will be fun. I did play a couple of games with this, and Heimdall did actually turn out to be pretty clutch. It's been really fun doing this. Please leave any comments, any feedback. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching if you made it this far, and I will see you next time. Have a great week. Bye-bye.